unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I love being black. All right, come on in, people, real quick. If you guys haven't heard from me in a couple of days, I'm still alive. 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 Say still alive. Still alive. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Hey, hey. Mm. Come on in, people. Come on in. Black love, black unity, black power to the last hour. Race first. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey, Peggy, what's going on, Peggy? Lewis Ramsey, what's up, Lewis? Lewis, Sharice Wright, what's going on? Make sure you guys share the video. Just give it your best. We just have a little prep talk. We've had a violent weekend, and man, it's terrible. People don't love each other. They're shooting and killing each other. It's so much hate. That's a lot of hate in the community, people. A lot of hate. A lot of hate. Especially folks ain't doing nothing. They desire what you desire, want to be like you and get mad at you. Isn't that terrible? A lot of shootings this weekend. A lot of people got shot. It's crazy. Come on in. People live, uncut, unedited, where we tell the truth and shame the devil. Oof. I tell you, they said every 4 minutes and 13 seconds, somebody gets shot. Every 4 and 13 minutes, somebody gets shot. They said 18 was a person married every 18 hours and 12 minutes. Every 4 hours and 13 minutes, somebody getting shot. Come on in, people. What's going on? We live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. I've come with a blank background today. That's okay. Y'all know who I am. I'm live, uncut, unedited. Feeling much better, people, much better, much better, much better. We had a violent weekend, people. Violent weekend. My goodness. Folks just getting killed, boy. Tell you. I love being black.
I love being black.
I love it. Come on in, people. Come on in. This is live uncut. Make sure you share the video. Share the video. All right. We have I'm looking at the week ending. Week ending 3/24, 3/30. They said 9 people shot, 25 wounded, 34 total shot. Total homicides is 11, and that might go up 2 people. We're probably more than that. But again, we're talking about crime, people, just a little bit. And what I'm learning is a lot of us is hiding these criminals. A lot of us hiding them. Only way these criminals, and I'm talking about violent criminals, didn't hide in the community if we had them. We don't say anything. And people, we get what we ask for. If we don't want to protect our community, all these communities, we're moving out and the others are moving in. Everybody talk about how terrible Chicago is. Maybe we need to say black people are terrible. Maybe we need to say that when it comes toward each other. Maybe we need to say that black people are terrible when it comes to each other. I think that's what we need to say, because listen, you got Arabs, you got white folks and Mexican, Latinos, and everybody is invested in our communities. But us. What's going on? What's going on, people? A lot of black women, they moving to Texas. A lot of black women moving to Texas. They leaving the community. They leaving Chicago. Real talk. They're leaving Chicago, and others are being replacing us. That's what's going on today, people. We see it. We see it, people. If Chicago's so bad, why aren't the Venezuelans coming? Why are they coming here? Why are they coming here? They come here. They come here, people. Let me tell y'all something. Black people, we are being replaced. We're being replaced. We hate each other. We don't support one another. All we support is killing, shooting, pedophiles, baby molesters, child molesters, pimping, prostitution. We glorify all these things. Hustling. We glorify all these things. Gangs, drill, rap music. We glorify this thing, and then we expect something good is supposed to happen to us. Who want to live around a bunch of people, all they talk about is shooting, killing each other, robbing and stealing? Who wants to live around a people that prey on each other? Who wants to live around that? Nobody in their right mind, I imagine. All these shootings we had this weekend, and predominantly the most of the people that got shot look like me. Look just like me, black. And listen, to my knowledge, I was the first one on the internet telling people sitting in these cars, but people still sit in these cars. To my knowledge. To my knowledge, I was the first one on the internet telling young ladies not to allow their baby daddies to drive their vehicles and allow them to commit crime in it. To my knowledge, I was the first one telling people that the reason why a lot of women and babies are getting shot is because people committing crimes in these cars, the baby mama don't know about it. And when a shooter come up to a car, he's not going to tell you to lean forward or lean backwards. Whoever is in that car is going to get it. That means baby, mama, grandmama, father, uncle, or child. Whoever. People, listen, we can show crime scenes all day long. But if the people are not listening, they're just being entertained, it's nothing. What can you learn from watching a crime scene from a video? Ask yourself that question. What can you learn? What can you learn? And I always tell people, when you're watching a crime scene, the first is two things that you should be doing. You should be praying for the victim and the perpetrator get caught, that the perpetrator get caught. That's it. Listen, people, Chicago is a gold mine. A lot of black people are leaving Chicago. They're moving out, going to Texas, taking their family. And I understand. And guess what? The Mexicans is coming in, the Venezuelans, they coming in and taking all the property that we own, the area that we at. And listen, I guess these neighborhoods ain't that bad. They moving in them. Listen. What's y'all thoughts, people, what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense now. I hope I'm making sense today. I want us to give it our best thought. Best thought. Give it our best. Think about it. Young lady, you allowing your boyfriend to drive around in your car while you at work, and he committing crime, picking up another woman. Now you get the car with no gas in it. You got to put gas in it. You go pick up your son or daughter from daycare. Now, all of a sudden, the car is trailing you, shooting at you. And you trying to figure out what's going on. Well, let me tell you what's going on. Your boyfriend / baby daddy got into it on social media with some people that he don't know nothing about. And this is the results of your car getting shot up while you just pick your baby up. This is real. We see it all the time. Brother, sister, and talking to women too. If you know that you are a target here in the city of Chicago for beefing with ops, you call it, or opposite gang, or whatever, you need not to be around people. Because see, a lot of you guys will start something on social media, know you ain't about that gangster life, then you want to try to hang around a killer then. Because you know this person always have a gun and he's not afraid to shoot. Now you want to hang around him for protection. That's what you're doing. Because you already know if you with him, if somebody rolled up on you and got beef with you, they got it with him. You already know that. You are including people into your fight that didn't have anything to do with you talking crazy on the social media. I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. This is real, people. A lot of you parents out there, you support the drill music, glorifying that rap killing. You support violent video games. You support harboring pedophiles. You support and harbor killers. You support and harbor gangbangers. Then you expect something good to happen in the hood. And you up with all that messy stuff on social media. You putting your mouth on people that you know nothing about. You don't know nothing about them, and you putting your mouth on them. It might cost you a death sentence. Y'all support these. I seen it. I seen when I expose a Chi-Town crime chaser for being a sex offender, solicitation of a minor child, y'all got mad at me. You said, there you go, Martin. You tearing down another black man. But the same people that tell me that I'm tearing down another black man don't look at what I'm trying to bring out. I'm saving another black boy or girl for being harmed. You didn't look at it that way. You just look at me as tearing down another black man. First of all, I don't know that man. I talked to him twice. I've never shared none of his videos. I never sat out here nothing to eat with him. I don't know him. And he wasn't trying to know me either, but he was trying to be like me. But I'm jealous when somebody trying to be like Martin Johnson. I'm jealous though. I'm wrong. Somebody told me, Martin, don't you think it's a better way that you could have handled it? What better way could I have handled it without coming out to the public? I report crime and tell you I saved somebody's young son today. See, some of you don't even think. Your mind is so narrow-minded. You just don't like the messenger. That's all, because I blocked you. Because you couldn't get no attention from me. You couldn't get me. You don't have nothing on me. Not one girl or boy or prostitute could ever say Martin Johnson solicitor. Not one. Not one. Not one boy or girl could ever say Martin Johnson touched them inappropriately. Or not one prostitute out here to say that Martin tried to solicit sex from him. Not one. You can't bring me one. Can't bring me one. But folks, see, people, when you're doing great things, folks got to lie on you. They got to lie on you. And for those of you that don't even know me, shame on you. I'm going to put you to shame in the next couple of days. I'm going to show you something. Might even be today. Put you to shame. If you ever see Martin Johnson talk to a prostitute, I'm pointing her in the right direction. If you ever see Martin Johnson talking to a little kid, a girl or a boy, you better believe that I'm not touching or feeling them. I'm pointing them in the right direction. Well, you say, well, how you doing what, Martin? Living right. Living right. I have nothing to hide. My life is open for correction and instruction. And I'm going to tell y'all people, I love black people. But when black people get out of line, we need to be checked. That go for me too. I can't be on here talking about goodness to hanging out with badness. I can't do it. People, we got to stop hiding these violent killers in our community. If you don't want to tell them, don't allow them to live in your house. Period. 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 Don't be harboring them at all. And young man, if you listen to me, if you pick that gun up and you shoot and kill somebody, you could never put that gun down. You're going to always have that gun on your side because your conscience going to say, hey, just like I got so-and-so the other day, somebody going to be out to get me. And it could very well happen. There's no person out here that's listening to this video or hearing it or seeing it that's invincible from getting touched. We all can get touched. I don't care how street smart you are, how intelligent you are, how much education you have, how much theory that you know. Period. People are texting me while I'm talking. So people, I'm asking you guys today, be the best today. Today is April Fool's Day. Well, April 1st, whatever they want to call it. People, let us be great. Let us be great. Let us do right by one another. Black people have a lot of hate. You got people, one thing I learned, I'm 55 years old. You can't please everybody. You can't make everybody happy, Martin Johnson. I have to tell myself that. You have to have some enemies. Your enemies make you grow. They take you to another level. They take you to another level. Without your enemies, you can't see your potential. There's not one family out here that can say Martin Johnson ever charged them for my services. Not one family at all. Again. Not one family can say that Martin touched my little girl or my little boy. Not one family could say that about me. Not one at all. Not at all. And listen, I'm going to tell y'all something, people. All our sins is going to find us out, period. It's going to find us out. And I always tell people in this world, how you live is how you're going to die. Listen, what we do and where we treat each other is bogus. But don't come on this platform and tell me what I should be talking about. Yes, I am the crime chaser and I talk about crime. But yes, I do have a talk show that limits me to everything. I can talk about marriage. I can talk about sex. I can talk about schooling. I can talk about background checks. I can talk about education. I can talk about resource. I can talk about politics. I can talk about numerous of conversations. So don't put me in no box as the crime chaser. I'm way more than that box that you're trying to put me in. I do way more things than chase crime. Listen, I've heard some of you that get on live and say that you're going to whoop my behind. And when I looked in them comments and I didn't see nobody correcting that type of behavior, but you want to come on here. You haven't heard me say one time that I'm going to kill somebody, that I'm going to beat somebody up. You ain't heard me say that one time on this live. You've never heard me disrespect a black woman on this live since you've been following me. You've never heard me say one cuss word on this live since you've been knowing me. You ain't never heard me say that I'm going to whoop somebody on Facebook. You ain't never heard me talk that pistol talk on Facebook. But the same people that you follow, they talk about how they going to whoop a woman, how they going to slap somebody. They've been calling numerous of lies. All these things. Sexual allegations and all that. But you ain't heard it from me, but I'm the bad guy. I ain't never told a black woman that I'm gonna smack her. I ain't never told a black man that I'm gonna shoot him on this live. I ain't never did that. I never flashed a pistol on Facebook. You ain't never heard me talking about pistol talk. Only thing you ever hear me say, just as much as you're ready to kill, you better be ready to die. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? I don't talk violence. I don't threaten women on here, calling them the B word. Don't do that on here. That I don't do. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all correct me now. I stand to be corrected. I told you if I mess up in the public, I'm going to apologize in the public. I'm telling you, y'all mad at me because I told y'all this man was funneling children, soliciting children. Y'all mad at me. Y'all report my videos. I don't report y'all videos. I don't no need to. I don't go on your page and tell you what you can say. You get mad at me, you come in my inbox, oh, you crazy, you jealous. Jealous of what? How am I be jealous of somebody that's trying to be like me? Jealous of what? Listen, I'm the real deal. Period. I'm not around here in the room with a bunch of babies. That's not me. That ain't what I do. And I want to get it clear out there. Do not compare me to Chicago Chi-Town crime chaser. He don't look like me. He don't walk like me. He don't talk like me. And he definitely don't video like me. And he don't narrate like me at all. So don't get me confused at all. Let's get that clear. Please don't get me confused. Brothers, sisters, please don't get me confused at all. And I help people. I'm not trying to lure some little boy or girl or woman. I'm not, that ain't what I do at all. At all. At all. I know who I am. Listen, people get on here, they make a fake page and say all that talking, all that crazy. I just talk all crazy stuff, don't even know me. And they be the first one when I see them in public like this, people. Look, take a selfie of me. Be the first one. Guess me, you know me, I'm going to take a selfie with them. I go and take a selfie with them. That's what I do anyway. Y'all know what I do. But I tell you what, y'all ain't never heard about me touching no little boy. You ain't never heard about me touching no little girl. You ain't never heard about me disrespecting no black woman on here. You ain't never ever heard about me saying I'm a beat up a woman, or I'm a slap a woman or a man. You ain't never heard me cuss on here. You ain't never heard me say that. Period. And be real honest with you, I don't even like calling people names. And y'all know I don't like doing that. I really don't. And most of y'all know when I speak, I try to have all the facts first. I don't want to lie on nobody. I want to tell the truth and shame the devil. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. And what? The devil. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to do the right thing by the people at all. Now you said, well, Martin, you're talking like you're perfect. I never said I was perfect. You thought I was perfect. But I got perfect love for my brother and my sister. I love you regardless of what you do or say. It ain't what you think about me that counts. It's what I think about you that really matters. Period. So don't come on here and try to tell me, don't you think you should stop talking about that? Or don't you think you should have handled it a better way? There's no better way to handle the way I handle it. And I think I handled it professionally. When my name was mentioned in the live, that's when I went live and said his name. Until then, you've never heard me mention his name in my live. Not once until my name came up. So I'm going to let this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine everywhere I go. And I'm going to get caught, people, one day for doing the right thing. I'm going to get caught doing the right thing. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. So those of you that don't know me, we're trying to know me, just go back maybe 5-10 years. Go back and follow me and look at some of them videos and look at the work I put in. Trust me. I didn't copycat off nobody. I didn't try to be Harold Davis. I didn't try to be none of these community activists that you see around here. Didn't try to be none of them. I came up with my own style, my own brand. I stayed in my lane and still standing in my lane. Period. You got folks on here threatening to shoot people and beat people up. Y'all don't say nothing to them, but want to come on my page and tell me, Martin, stop it. You better than that. No, you just messy. Don't come on my page and tell me what I should be doing. And I see you on that other page. I see you in the comment section, cheerleading somebody on to fight somebody, cheerleading somebody on with some allegations that have never been proven. And I'm going to tell y'all, be careful with that Andrew Holmes stuff until everything comes out. Come out with facts. Don't assume nothing because you wasn't there. I treat this case just like a crime scene. I wasn't there and I don't know. Now, when the facts come out, then we can talk about it. But until then, I'm going to be quiet because I'm not going to be labeled as fake news or trying to chase clout. You know, I believe in giving a brother a benefit of doubt. Well, what happened? What happened? But as I say, people, this year, I'm more focused on the victims, not the perpetrators. The victims. I think I've been on here long enough. I just want to let you know I'm still alive. I feel much better. And the program is going to go on as usual tonight. I got to help a friend, take a friend to appointment. I'm going to do that today as I promised. And I want to tell to all my doubters and my haters, you're not going to stop me. You're not going to see a sign of weakness. You're not going to control me. You're not going to tell me what to talk about and what not to talk about. It's not going to happen. So I suggest that you might as well go and hit that delete button, unfollow, unfriend, whatever you want to do, or block. You might as well go and hit it because it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to quiet down. I'm going to talk about pedophiles. I'm going to talk about child molesters, rapists, and anything. As long as God give me breath, I'm going to talk about it. For all you may know, I may be a victim of what I'm talking about. You don't know. Some of y'all don't even know. I may be a victim. You don't know. You don't know what drives me to talk about it the way I'm talking. You just assuming something. So, people, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. See y'all tonight. We're going to fight tonight. We're going to love on each other. When I say fight, fight with words. We're going to strategize. We're going to bring the devil down, him and his imps. Every lie is going to be uncovered, period. And I'm going to tell you, don't open up no door that you can't close. I'm telling you, people, don't open up no door you can't close, and be careful how you treat me, because you just might need me. I'm telling you. And some of y'all playing both sides. You're going to have to choose a side with me on this one. Period. Period. Period, people. So again, you're not going to come on this platform and talk about what's going on with Andrew Holmes until proof come out. For right now, if you know something, keep it to yourself. Don't bring it on this platform. Andrew Holmes is an associate of mine. I don't consider him as a friend of mine, but associate. I see him passing by. So I'm not going to get on here and lie about him and talk about something that I don't know. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. So a lot of you on here, you love to run people's name down in the mud, but when it comes your name, you want to call. Can you call Martin and tell him to take that post down and quit? Don't do that. Tell him to quit. Please quit talking about that. Period. All right, people.
You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame
the devil. All right, people.
I love being black.
What?
I love being
what?
black. I love
what?
I love